dude.
Yeah. Is that better for you?
No, that's not fucking better.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
As he turns on the strobe light, is that better?
Just trying to help.
No, I know. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, let me go fuck myself.
Yeah. Welcome to the Built for War YouTube channel. This is our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Austin Trotter. This is the co-host, Mike Musick.
What's up, Strings?
We got rambling before then, and we kind of just like...
just hit the button.
We're just like, hey, we should probably just get into this.
We do that all the time. Like, we actually have... we have really good conversations, and before the podcast starts, and then half the time it's like, we should just like turn the mics on and just let that go.
Well, and here's the deal. If you want to listen to our... if you want to listen to our conversation, what we were talking about beforehand, we have a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can sign up and see what we talk about before anything hits the podcast.
That's right.
It is for members only. The link will be in the description on our YouTube and on the Spotify. I don't know if Spotify links that real well or not, but...
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the link to our Patreon will be down there. We have several different tier classes. We're going to just start out with one for right now, though. Yeah. See if you guys like it.
I mean, right. Just giving it a try, throwing it out there, see if anybody bites. But yeah, it's just all the raw footage of like how this is going, how things are set up, how we do what we do, and just the bloopers reel, I guess.
The unedited access.
Raw shit. Like, how are these guys in real life? Let's see.
We're not different.
Literally nothing changes, bro.
We just talk about dumber shit.
Exactly, really. Right. So we put the headphones on and get dumber, and that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, so we were just we were both conversating about idolizing strongmen.
We were actually, and like and then we got onto the subject of Thor Bjornsson coming back into Strongman and everything else. And I was like, I'm super excited about it because he's gonna fuck shit up. And then Austin was bringing up a really good point and about like he's going to help mix that up because he is old school. He ran with the Savickuses. He ran with the Shaw. He ran with Kilskowski in his day. You know what I mean? These fucking... Right, like...
Fucking Shivlikov, Jerry Pritchett.
Thank you, Pritchett.
The OGs that...
Dude.
Like... And this isn't to downplay anybody who's in the game right now.
No.
But when it comes to raw strength, I think we... are out of the greatest era of strongmen of all time.
I can agree.
Because the last Arnold that I remember, there wasn't one single 1,000-pound pull.
No, actually, in the last Arnold, Bobby Thompson won it with a 980 something, like a 988 pull, and it was, I mean, fucking sick lift. Don't get me wrong, dude. It was a grinder, it was a PR, so sick, and a lot of guys in that group that day pulled heavy. Like Rob Kearney had hit a PR. Kevin, what's his fucking name? Kevin Ferries pulled 900. Like that was my favorite lift out of all the maxes. Yeah. And like, I mean, impressive numbers, PRs. Hats off to you boys. But let's rewind the clock a little bit. Let's look at fucking the day. Savickus, all these guys, even back in early 2000s, like when Savickus and Shaw were at each other, when they would do a max deadlift on a World's Strongest Man, second day, third event, they're in the thousands. Like you have to pull over 1,000 pounds to even hit top 3. And this one with a 988 pull.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Like, dog, back then you would have been hitting like 6th place.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have to hit that. So,
I mean, there was at least at any day of the Arnold or World's Strongest Man, there was at least 4 guys that you knew for a fact that were going to be pulling over 1,000 pounds. Not suited.
No, unsuited. I mean, like, you go back 2015, you got like Jerry Pritchett pulling over 1,000, like 1,035, I think. And then Eddie Hall broke the world record with like 1,026 or I'm sorry, 1,026. Then Jerry hit like 1,035. And then Brian hit like 1,041. And then Thor hit 1,047. And it's like, holy shit, bro. That's just to play with the dogs. Like, in third place, I think third place pull was like Jeff Caron with like 1,000-pound pull. It's like top 3's thousands. You can't even touch that. You're like, get the fuck off stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why because we were originally talking about how people idolize strongman, people like Eddie Hall.
Yeah.
The reason why people, I feel, love Eddie Hall so much is because of him deadlifting the 500 kilos almost 10 years ago.
Exactly. And that's what I mean. It is a shouts out, Eddie Hall. I truly am a big fan. And like your lifting is amazing, but it's like, it's kind of reminds me of that whole like nowadays you're living off of your high school dreams.
Yeah.
It's like old people saying like, hey coach. It's like I graduated 20 years ago, but they still call me coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Either that or the guys that'll find you in the gym when you're benching heavyweight and they go, yeah, I used to bench 405.
You should have saw me in my day and like, I don't got no pictures and like whatever. But it's like you're living off of what you used to be. It's like it's been almost a decade, homie. It's like I have mad respect everything that you've done and what's built you to who you are, but it's like you're an influencer now. Stop calling yourself in all your titles. Hey, what's up? World's strongest man here, Eddie Hall. It's like you're not the world's strongest man, bro.
That title is for Mitchell Hooper,
exactly,
and for Mitchell Hooper
Facts.
only.
It's like
Now to say that you were
absolutely, or just be like, yo, I'm 2017 world's strongest man, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like let that be known. But it's always world's strongest man. And if he does a collab with anybody, someone's like, I fucking deadlifted with the world's strongest man. You know, that's how they like most of his shit. If he does a collab with anybody on their channel or his channel, it's like, I did this with the world's strongest man. It's like,
I mean, I can also see how it is super clickbaity.
Oh, super clickbaity. I mean,
but they're at the same time, if you are into strongman, you know strongman.
Absolutely.
You know that Mitchell Hooper is world's strongest man.
And it's just one of those things of why we got on the subject is like the outside world. We love that the sport is pushing out because actually when I just got my vision done, so here in the next couple of weeks, you guys are going to see a couple changes, okay? Fucking just dropped $700 on glasses because I need fucking glasses now. And so you're going to see
a loser.
I swear, dude. Fucking 4 eyes.
Oh, man. But, I'm going to give you a fucking wedgie next time, too.
Bro.
Put you in the locker.
They should be coming in. I might have them on the next podcast. And
sick.
Yeah, so I have to have my glasses.
How bad is your vision?
It's not terrible. It's more the nighttime, like right now. I have astigmatism, and it I don't know the fucking terms, but like basically, it
makes light super
hard, and it hurts my eyes and kind of gives me a headache and stuff. So like being in this room, or like driving at night, video games, TV. So basically only during the day is
does this help? Oh, come on,
dude.
Yeah, is that better for you?
No, that's not fucking better.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
As he turns on the strobe light, is that better?
Just trying to help.
No, I know. Thank you.
This podcast is sponsored by Cerberus Strength USA. Make sure that you guys go to cerberus-strength.us for all of your Cerberus needs.
Yeah, absolutely. They're the absolute best. They're coming up in the game. They're owning the game. Cerberus Strength is the best quality product you can possibly wear.
I mean, I tell you what, whenever I think of strongman or powerlifting nowadays, I think of Cerberus.
Dude, I think about Cerberus every day.
I mean, because I wear Cerberus every day.
It looks super sick.
It does. Make sure that if you guys want any of the gear, the equipment, accessories, apparels, they're even coming out with supplements now.
Absolutely.
Make sure that you guys go check out Cerberus Strength.
For real. They're literally one of the best in the business. Probably the best in the business. They're sponsoring everybody from strongman athletes to all the strength sport athletes out there, taking over the game. And you just know you're in safe and good hands when you rock Cerberus Strength.
And make sure that you use our code B4WAR at checkout to save you 10% at checkout.
Absolutely. And their packages always arrive, no problems, shipping, everything. So B4WAR, get you 10% off.
And thank you to Cerberus for sponsoring this podcast.
Absolutely. We love you.
We love you. This podcast is sponsored by Premier, Trt and Med Spa. Make sure you guys go over to www.premiertrt.com to get all of your testosterone, hormone, and peptide needs.
Absolutely. And just overall general health. I mean, you guys want to be checked out by the best in the business and people that actually care about you and your well-being and your overall health, whether it's strides and strength, admirations, or just a healthy living style. You guys cannot beat Premier Trt and Med Spa. Great family-owned style business, and you're just one of the family. And as always, get yourself checked.
Either that or go check them out at 12774 Colorado Boulevard, Suite 141 in Thornton, Colorado. Yeah. Go over there and tell Melanie we said that we sent you, Tell them that Built for War sent us.
That's right. You were hanging out with us last night, chilling, and you needed to come get checked. So, bam, there you are.
Yeah. For a low price, they'll check you out. They'll get you what you need and get you out the door so you can be back to living a healthy, lovely lifestyle like everybody else.
That's the American dream.
That's the American dream.
It really is. But no, for real, guys, always we say keep an eye on your health, and there's nobody better.
Yeah.
Premier. And, family, and just, man, you just become one of the family, okay?
You're part of the familia now.
For real. You're under my protection, okay?
Well, thank you for sponsoring us, Premier TRT, and thank you to you.
Always.
We'll see you guys.
No, it's true. And like, so basically just that, like during the day, straight. I don't need to wear them.
Yeah.
And everything. In my job, I ain't going to wear them at work or anything like that. But when I do go out and about, like right now, like I'd be leaving the gym, go driving, sitting here in nighttime. And house lighting for me is like super hard for me. So
it's
like,
that fucking, especially because a lot of lights now are that
LED. That's not, I need very soft light, and everybody likes bright white and all the different tones, and it is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, and you can see. But honestly, at my house, I live like a fucking vampire. Like I swear to God, I have candles. Like I have candles all through my house. I love candle lighting, and it's easy on my eyes and everything else. So I rock candles all the time, and but this might change and help my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, I got to do that. And then a couple weeks after that, so probably the second podcast. I'm so excited. Finally locked in my appointment with the tattoo artist to get my sleeve started.
Nice.
I've fucking been waiting.
So, is this the appointment to do? No, because you just got your appointment to get the appointment.
Yeah, exactly. So like I went on Saturday when we were going to do the deadlift and shit, like, because I've been looking for a certain kind of style of artist, and like I was going to hit your guy up, and then I was scrolling through, just keeping an eye on different artists and different tattoo shops in there. There's this tattoo shop up in Aurora, and all of a sudden I was just looking through their shop, but because I look through it, they will pop shit up, right?
Yeah.
One day I'm sitting there scrolling through Instagram, and that tattoo's Instagram came up, and he goes, "Yo, we want to welcome back this guy's Niels Enrich back to Denver." And I guess he was an artist there, and it was showing his page, and he goes, "He's always booked out, but he has January deals right now. So if you want to get some ink." And I looked at his style, and it's realism with contrast, so like the black background really bringing shit to light, and he does a lot of like spiritual style shit.
It's a lot more this dark,
exactly,
instead of this light,
exactly. So that's what I mean. When I first saw your artist's shit, I was like, sick. I was like, he gets that, what I'm talking about. And then I have my idea painted, but then you got to let the artist do their thing and the way they wrap it together, right?
Yep.
And he just has this style that, like, as soon as I saw his shit, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
And so fucking hit him up. Wasn't really expecting anything from him. And out of nowhere, he hits me up and he's like, "I got it 2:00 if he can make it." Go all the way up there. He doesn't even show up. So I have to talk to his apprentice, and he takes pictures of my arms and everything else. And he's like, "What do you need?" I threw him some photos, like we airdropped it, and I explained it. And he's like, "All right, man." He's like, "Well, I'll get him to him and everything else." And the dude seemed cool. Like he understood what I was talking about. Yeah. And the shop was sick because it's big, and there was probably 12 people getting lit up right there, like tatted up, and like everybody's style was like, it was good work. I was like, okay, I feel comfortable. And then he hit me up a few days ago out of nowhere, and he texted me. He's like, "Yo, what's up? This is Neil. Like, what do you want your piece?" And blah blah blah, and like, boom, Venmo'd him my deposit, and fucking, he's like, "I'm booked out right now." He's like, I got 2 dates. He's like, "I can either hit you on January 24th. He's like, or I can hit you on like February 4th. And he's like, after that, like I'm booked out until summer. And like the 24th is like Tuesday. And I was like, fuck. And I was like,
so not only do you have to take off work, but you got to spend money too.
Exactly. So I was like, fuck it though. I was like, let's just do it. So I threw him his fucking $500 deposit, and and got it booked. And he's like, see you on this day. Make sure you sleep well. I was like, oh, yeah.
So are you doing a full day?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get as much in as I can. So
8 hours?
8 hours if I can handle it. Yeah. I mean, I know I can handle it if like it all comes together. Because that's the thing. And I described it, but like he says he understands all of it. And we talked over the phone like more about it. And he's like, I got you. Like, I totally understand what you're talking about and everything. And he's like, but if anything, he hasn't shown me anything. And he's like, I'll show you on the shop. We'll lay it on you. If we need to change anything, we can change anything. And it's like, yeah, but that takes time, bro. It's like, if I show up at, like, our appointment's at 9:45. It's like, if we got to change shit and I'm not even getting inked up until noon, it's like, you're probably only going to laugh. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you'd honestly be surprised. Like when I first started on this one,
yeah,
because I sat in not when I first got started on it, when I got started on it to finish it up.
Yeah.
With this new artist that I'm going to. Literally when I got there, because he didn't say anything until the night before. And he was like, hey, we still good for tomorrow? I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I got there. He had fucking everything on sheets.
Yeah.
And he had it taped up on his little fucking, not like desk.
His booth or whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like taped up there right where he can see.
Yep, watch it.
He's basically just going to fucking,
he's
going to fucking staple your fucking kind of draw it out with markers, Sharpies.
Yep.
And then he's basically just gonna fucking
and I have a feeling the same guy's gonna do the same exact thing. Yeah. So
that's how it was with all of this. Like every little bit of this, he freehanded all of that.
Yeah,
didn't stencil fucking anything. Well, I'm sorry, he did stencil it, but he
marked it up and like just kind of just needs a reference point, and then he just fades to it and he knows what he's doing. I have a feeling he's going to be the same way.
Yeah,
he'll have a couple pieces to stick on me, and then he's just going to go free.
And that's the best fucking.
It is. Those
artist.
Are the best artists. Absolutely.
Anybody who fucking relies on nothing but stencils are just tracers.
And that's why you got to shop tattoo artists,
for sure.
Right, for what kind of piece you want, and it's like.
And and I should say there is nothing wrong about that.
No,
I will get I'm going to be getting more ink done, not just by this artist, but by our buddy Ben.
Yeah, Ben Bennett. I do. I've seen his style because, of course, I thought of Ben, and I was like, he's not a realism artist,
right?
Like, you know what I mean? Different people have their different stuff, but there are certain tattoos that I would be like, "Fuck yeah, Ben! I would totally let you ink me up on that,
dude." My legs,
dude. That's my next piece. I can't wait to have sleeved up legs. And like I was thinking about that too. When you watch Strongman and like, most of us wear neoprene shorts. They're kind of shorty shorts.
Yeah.
So it's like, how sick, like you feel almost naked when I see my legs. I'm like, dude, those need tats all over those.
Yeah, because you always see our arms.
Always see our arms. And then legs. You see like most of our quads and then all the way down to our feet. It's like, that needs some ink.
Yeah.
Like that needs some ink.
Yeah. So I've been kind of cussing and discussing with Ben because he's been posting more on his.
Yeah, I know he's really been going at it.
And I was like, hey, when I get done with my sleeve, because I just got this little bit left.
Yeah.
I was like, when I get done with my sleeve, you and I we're gonna do some work together.
Legs, yeah.
And he's like, fuck yeah, dude, just let me know. Dude, I was like, I'll sit in a fucking chair all day.
Dude, I would love to go.
Pain is not a fucking problem.
No, it's not a pain thing at all. Absolutely. The only time it kind of gets annoying.
Thanks, childhood trauma.
Yeah, for real. Thanks for growing up in the 90s and the early 2000s.
If it wasn't for bear claws, fucking on our bicycles, when you slip a pedal.
Oh my God, you slip that thing and just boom right in your shin.
They used to have fucking spikes and they were made of metal.
Yeah. Going to the dirt jumps with the boys.
The boys.
And slip that pedal. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm the same. Like, so I'm really hoping that, like, I was just saying, I don't know. Like, it's like, I hope that if something does change, it's like, you're going to still stay. I don't care that it's 12 o'clock. We're doing 8 hours. That means you're going to be here till 8 o'clock tonight. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like, well, shop shuts down at 7. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
you would also be surprised on how fast those guys get set up
actually, and that's what I was talking about too. And there are different artists that are like that. Like some people, you can get a piece and it's like, bro, that took you like 4 hours to do that one piece. And it's like line work or something like that. And then you have other people and they just blast shit out. Like,
that's how fucking my artist is. Like the rest of my sleeve is one 8-hour session and it was like 5.5 hours.
See, that's it. They just go to town,
bro. Yeah. And he fucking like, look how dark that is.
I know. That's a lot of ink
and
packing.
it's all the way the fuck up.
Yeah, all the way on the shoulder.
That's a lot of fucking ink.
Yeah.
To do.
That's what I mean. Like where like you could go to some artists and like just that cross and like that would take fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know, they just sit there and they do a great job. It's like, that took you 4 hours, bro.
Those are people that I like to pay by the piece.
Exactly. By the piece, 100%. And exactly, it's a piecework. It's like, I just want this one piece right here, bro. Get me up on that. Cool. Yep. And because, and then eventually it gets annoying when they go back to the same spot. It's like, you can blast me all you want, bro. It's like, but don't, like, then come back. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
So, because obviously, like, this has got whites and shit in it, too.
Well, yeah, to a point, I guess.
He fucking did the numbing cream.
Ooh, nice.
Because he was like, I need you to fucking stay
Absolutely.
still.
And I have a feeling this guy will probably do the same.
And it was on this one because he fucking cooked my arm. Because it is
covered
really
too.
fucking dark.
Yeah.
And so, he fucking went like that with the numbing cream. We were sitting there watching the rest, like, we're watching the CU-CSU game, the Rocky Mountain Showdown. And about 15 minutes later, I feel my arm vibrating. I look over and I'm like, are you fucking tattooing me right now? He's like, yeah.
Sick.
I'm like, I didn't fucking feel anything.
That's sick. Yeah.
But I don't know. I also only use that because he was like, I need you to stay still.
Well, actually, I got the guy I work with, Ronnie, asked me that same exact question today. And he goes, are you going to use the numbing cream? That was the first thing he said. And I was like, honestly, I know I can handle an 8-hour session without it. I was like, but it seems pretty popular amongst people nowadays. Mm-hmm. It's a norm. And I can also see when you're doing a huge artwork like that, you don't want people moving. It's a flat canvas. Like if I don't feel you, I don't move, I don't twitch, nothing. You just go to fucking town. And if that's going to make you faster and get more work done, then throw some fucking ink on me. I'll swallow my pride, get done.
my only thought with it is like with the tattoo, the only reason why he did the numbing cream was just because it was like the very last step. My arm was already cooked. Other than that, that was the only time I've ever gotten it.
Yeah, I've never had it.
Because for me, it's also kind of like not a spiritual thing, but like one of those things of like, to me, tattoos are a rite of passage.
Absolutely.
Like,
so didn't
these fucking people that go under anesthesia,
oh my God,
and get fucking all 4 sleeves done, 4 artists banging out.
No, you wake up and you're just inked.
Like, one, fuck that recovery,
dude.
Because one tattoo of this size is a real
imagine your
bitch.
whole body.
Fuck that for a whole ass week at least.
At least you want to be able to move, bro. Like everything would hurt.
Yeah.
Like but you're exactly right. That is part of the pleasure of getting a tattoo is that you suffered the pain and the consequence because it was that important to you. Mm-hmm. That's getting etched into your vessel forever. So
this stays with you until you die.
Yeah. Like you will be buried and your skin will fucking crumble down to nothing with that ink in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a forever. So that means you chose that. It's a life decision. But to have that, you got to go through that pain. It's a rite of passage. Absolutely.
That's why agree. That's why when we got it and I was talking about getting that fucking stick and poke done. Like, I would like that real fucking like.
It's a rite of,
Yeah. Because that is the ultimate test of like, how fucking bad do you really want
this? Yeah.
Like, do you just want to look cool?
Exactly.
Or does this actually fucking mean something?
You're like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is part of my vessel now. Like, I will endure the pain.
Dude, it seems like anymore with people in tattoos, they just get it to fucking get it.
So it's a double-edged sword because I do love that nowadays tattoos are so accepted everywhere.
For sure.
Because back in my day, just early 2000s, if you were getting a tattoo, everyone's like, get it above the sleeve. You know what I mean? So you can hide
above
it.
Here.
Yeah, above like a t-shirt sleeve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So nobody can see it. And then if you did have a tattoo on your forearm or something and you had a job, it could be a basic ass job. You had to wear long sleeves. Nobody could see your tattoos. And then nowadays, you got nurses, you got all these people, and they're fucking sleeved out.
You got cops with fucking neck
pieces
tattoos.
and everything. And so I personally love it. Like, I truly love it because I love tattoos. Grew up, my parents are old bikers, and they're all tatted up. And so I was like, I knew as a kid, I was like, I'm going to be sleeved. Like,
for sure.
And I was like, I'm going to be tatted up. And at the time, like, it was super kind of frowned upon, but I was like, oh, fuck. Like, that's who I am. And so I do love it that it's like, that don't affect you anymore. But the double side of it, now you got 16-year-olds, you got 17-year-olds, second they can get tattoos. No, they're not starting up on the shoulders or anywhere like important. That means that firsthand. Like I can't even tell you how many people I've seen no tattoos, neck blasted,
or hand tattoo.
Hand tattoo,
and
one
nothing
hand,
else.
yeah, one hand tattoo, and then or the neck blast, and they got the fingers done, and it's like, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just something stupid. It's like, what does that mean? And they're just like, oh, bro, it's like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that same exact rose that you got tatted on your hand, fucking on Instagram about 17 times today, just today, bro. Yeah. So it's like, cool.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that my parents didn't sign for me to get a tattoo.
Yep, mine did. I have that's the one on my shoulder.
Is it?
Yep, I got it on my 15th birthday. Like, or 2 days after. I was so mad that I couldn't get it on my 15th because the artist like called out and said he couldn't and shit.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I was so mad. And then like a couple days later, they signed it. And then I went up to the artist and like they came with me and he tatted me up. So like I remember going to high school. I was like the only 10th grader with a tattoo, and like to purposely, but it was all the way up on my shoulder. So the only way to show it, had to wear sleeveless.
Yep.
All the time.
Yep.
Winter, sleeveless.
Sleeveless.
Always sleeveless.
Yep.
Cut all my shirts, everything, so you can see my tattoo.
Yeah, I had to stop wearing fucking cut up shirts because when I turned 18. I went and got my fucking chest done.
Oh, yeah.
And Jed was my father was not about tattoos at all. He always fucking talked about, whoa, why would you I wouldn't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. Like,
fucking Jed.
Okay. So as soon as I got it done, I had to stop wearing fucking cutoffs because they would show my tattoos that came all the way, like,
and that was
goes
the
across
look.
my entire chest.
It was like fucking bro tanks with the chest piece, because that was a thing there for a while. People getting their last names or fucking anything.
I'm glad that my first tattoo says "In God's Hands."
Absolutely.
Because it really fucking just ties into everything.
It's a good piece. It's a good piece.
And the original reason why I got it, and I think you know who that tattoo resembles. Fucking Jeremy Lusk from Metal Militia.
Yes, fucking R.I.P.
He was the
Jeremy.
He was the reason why I got it, because I was really big into fucking freestyle motocross.
Absolutely.
He died, and that was a tattoo that he was known for.
Yep, that's so true.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so true. Because I remember, him, any Metal Militia, Twitch, and then I was a big like SRH, KMK, fucking D-Loc with his Miller across his chest, and just like sideways hats, fucking sleeved out, and like I was like, dude, gotta get the fucking chest
dirt
piece.
bike boys, dude.
Just fucking 50 nuts style, you know what I mean?
That Southern Cali lifestyle.
Dude, literally, like, Diggy jeans, Etney shoes, fucking
fucking high top fucking tube socks.
Yep. With
Vans.
your Dickies, with the Vans, with the flat bill cocked up, tatted out.
I still fucking do that with my flat bills.
Absolutely, that's old school shit.
My fucking wife always asked me. She was like, "Why do you like turn the bill up on your flat bill?" I was like, that's just how I've always done it.
Absolutely. That's
I've always done
style.
it like that. And real fucking like dirt bike OGs are gonna know.
Always.
It's like wearing that shirt in the gym that says like Cerberus.
Absolutely.
If you go to a franchise gym, somebody else is wearing a Cerberus logo.
Exactly. You're gonna know. Just you don't even have to say anything.
Like,
you just know.
Nice,
you just
dude.
know. So same. Yeah. As soon as someone's got that cocked bill, you just know. You're like, I know what that boy's about. Yep. I do remember that. Old school Jesse James and shit, just pulled down, just biker, dude. Just biker.
Fucking blasted everywhere. Fucking full suit, fucking
everything.
Neck down.
That's what I mean. They get tattoos on their fingers because they have nowhere else to get tattoos. They don't start on their fingers.
That's why, and it is funny too. And I'm glad that I did leave it up, because when I got my fucking firearms,
sick.
I got them up a little bit.
Yeah.
So that way, if I was wearing long sleeves,
you could lift it up.
I'm also glad that I did that, because I guess these watches, and I'm a big, like, with this thing having a sensor in it and everything, it does not read through tattoos.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. So fucking, I guess, those fucking sensors are worthless if you have a tattoo right there.
I can put it on this side. Man, no, I can't. And then after here in a couple weeks, I won't be able to. Because this is what I'm actually going to start at the hand and go up. Because I just want a hand piece. Like, I've always wanted one. But I'm 36. It's like I took my whole life to like figure out what I wanted on my body to do so. And like,
well, and that's kind of where I'm at too now, is like, that's why every 3 months I'm going in, sitting in a chair for 8 hours, One, I can afford to do that.
Yep.
Two, I know exactly what I want on my body, what everything means, and where it's going to be placed.
Well, and I think that's a huge thing when you can like tell a story. If someone's like, "Yo, dude, I like your tats," like, and it's like there's a story behind it, not just like, "Oh yeah, it just looked sick." Like the artist thought it looked cool. I picked it out of the picture, and I like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saw a dude on Instagram. He was blasted, and he looked sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even when I was hanging out in that tattoo shop, there was a bunch of youngins in there. Thank God the tattoos that were on their fucking arms and shit. I was like,
they are all. The funniest thing is, it's all like flash. Tattoos.
It is.
Flash artwork.
Yep.
That's just like fucking stickers.
Dude, it literally looks like it's...
Get some shit that fucking ties together because you're going to hate. And your tattoo artist, when you get older, your tattoo artist trying to tie all that shit in is also going to hate you. Fucking hate you.
And it's like, if you want to have an idea of what happens at that point, unless you want to spend so much money for laser removal, and trust me, you ain't gonna be going through that pain. And how many people you see nowadays? It almost seems like a norm. Everybody's all blacked out.
Yep.
All blacked the fuck out.
There is some people that just do that.
They do, and that's I don't know. I don't know why, but I have seen people that they just get the blacked out tattoo.
But I have seen a lot of people that do cover ups, and when I can't just go get this covered up.
No, you'd have to black it.
This would have to be all black.
That's what I mean. There's some big name people that have done that, and now they're just like black suits. They've had to get all their shit covered. Well, I don't know why they did it, but like obviously they're not happy with what they see in the mirror and like what is on their vessel forever.
Big fucking bummer, dude.
That fucking sucks.
Think about your choices.
Exactly. Don't do it because of the spite of whatever.
I've made fucking stupid choices.
Me too. Absolutely. And that's what I mean. Luckily I wasn't too bad with them because like this one has a couple cover ups, and this one, luckily I only have one, and it'll tie right into what I'm doing, so I'm not tripping on that. But yeah, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm gonna look super hipster here, sitting here with a fucking handpiece and glasses,
with the beard,
and the beanie.
Last time you were wearing a flannel,
dude. Flannel. Oh, I'm gonna purposely do that. I'm gonna wear the flannel with my glasses, with a beanie, with my handpiece, dog.
And then next, you're gonna be taking your laptop to Starbucks because you're an entrepreneur.
Exactly, bro. And I'm gonna give me a mocha chocolata, fucking whatever.
Fucking mocha choco bullshit.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna sip on that shit.
That's so funny,
yep,
dude.
with my fucking skinny jeans. I already wear those, and we just need some Vans and shit, bro.
Okay. You wear skinny jeans because they're actually really not skinny jeans.
No, they're not.
But you have fucking big legs.
And it's true. And the proportion from my legs to my waist is a very big difference. And that's what's the pants are really hard for me to buy.
Yeah.
And
it's funny because you and I have the opposite issues with that.
Yeah.
Like my waist to my leg length.
Yeah.
They don't make them. Yeah. So I have to get them custom ordered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking sucks when you've got a 40-inch inseam and fucking 34-inch waist.
Yeah, and I have like a 29. Like literally, like, so I always say that's what's really
You got a 29-inch
I can
waist?
wear a 29 pant, like a length pant.
Oh.
No, not a waist.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so technically, like, it's so funny if you actually saw my sizes, it would be like a 33-inch waist, like hip to hip. And so 34s are like perfect. Plenty of room. Always can buckle them. Even fresh out of the dryer. No problems. But then, my legs, I need like 40 something. And then, but my length is like 29 inches. Like I can wear 29 or 30 is perfect. It like goes right to the inside of my, and it kind of tucks inside my shoe.
I have fucking 10 inches on my inseam.
Yeah.
On you.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I look like an obese man. It's so weird. So if I got tailored, that's what I mean. Anytime I go to a tailor or something like that, they're just like, bro, your fucking dimensions are so fucked right now. And
that's such a big goal of mine.
What?
Fucking tailor-made suit.
Oh, that'd be so sick. That's what I mean. And like,
get fitted for everything and feel like what clothes are supposed to feel like.
Absolutely.
Professionally fitted to you.
100%. So good. That's what I mean. It's like super, like, when you, I'm sure a lot of you strength athletes and stuff know, like when you start building over years and everything else, and just depending your frame, like, you get weird sizes. You're just different than normal people. It's hard to shop off the rack and everything else and finding clothes that fit you. And dude, I got blessed, and luckily the most comfortable clothes for me that never change, the shirts don't change, the pants don't change, are the cheapest shit in the world. And I'm not a bougie bitch. You get a 6-pack of Fruit of Looms over at fucking Walmart or Costco.
Yep.
Fucking like those black and purple shirts I'm always wearing, just black. Dude, they take so long to fade, and they always fit the same, and they just fit my body very well. And then the fucking like Giorgio, whatever, Costco, Walmart, fucking $30 jeans, athletic, stretchy jeans.
Oh yeah.
Like those, I have to get the stretchy ones.
Yep. I've noticed that too with my legs getting bigger because they expect me just to be tall and lanky, like skinny.
Yeah.
And like my legs are still growing.
Yeah.
So if I don't get the stretchy ones,
they're fucked.
They're fucked.
I can't stand not having stretchy. Like even these work pants right now, these are stretchy pants. These are all stretchy pants. I have to wear fucking, and the yoga pants are my favorite fucking pants in the world now. It's funny, but it's like, it's what's comfortable and what, like, it fits you.
Yeah.
Because if I buy a 38 fucking pair of pants on my waist, oh dude, that would be overbuckled and that would fit my legs comfortably.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you know how big a pair of 38 pair of pants is? On a 30-inch length.
Bro.
Right. And then it's like, that don't fit my, like, it's sagging.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, no way.
Yeah.
I can't wear a 34. My legs won't go through them.
Yeah.
And then so usually if I can get an athletic like 36 with a 30, I'm usually pretty good. Like, but that's why they look like skinny jeans. Like they're tight as fuck on my legs.
See, what you need to do is you need to get, the right waist size with longer legs.
Yeah.
And then fucking have them hemmed.
Ooh, there you go.
Because I'm fucked. I have to go longer.
Yeah,
I can't go shorter.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I can take it off.
You can
have
take
to
it off.
add it. Yeah.
Carly's a fucking
She is.
arts
She
and
could totally do
crafter.
it. She does love doing that. She could get me a pair of pants. But that's true.
Yeah, so just get fucking what you feel like, and if
then
obviously
she'd hem
like if
them
you're
up.
walking on your fucking
Right, and that they would go over my feet, but it'd be like, hem them, cut
Hem
them
'em up,
do
cut 'em
'em.
up.
She would totally do that. That's a good call, actually. That's a good idea. Yeah, because sometimes they're just too fucking tight. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. A couple. Nick Strauss. Anytime he sees me, when we're at the Shamrock or whenever you're competing and shit, you always say, he's like, God damn, bro. It's like, is there any room in those pants? And I'm like, bro, there's only one part of these pants that actually have room. That's where my balls are.
my balls.
There's none. So,
And that's the reason why shopping for pants is such a big thing.
Yeah.
My balls got to be nice and comfortable.
Yeah. And since I do this,
For what's left.
yeah, exactly.
No balls, all boobs.
Scott Dodd.
Dodd.
He fucking Instagrammed me that from the last podcast.
No balls, boobs.
Straight up, dude. That's what happens in this life.
Oh, shit. Speaking of.
So let's get into our...
the reasoning, we definitely just kind of
Dude.
drifted for a little.
Thor Bjornsson, good job.
Yeah. We got fucking. It's okay. On our last comments, let's do the.
Yeah,
comments
let's do
real
that. I
quick.
saw someone saying that they did enjoy the more just fucking bro talks.
You know who that was?
Rig House, is that Josh?
I think that's fucking Josh.
Right. I was gonna say, who else is Rig House? And I was like, it's gotta be Josh.
Yeah, I would only assume that. Yeah, RIGG.
Right, that's gotta be fucking
Yeah,
Josh.
Yeah, Mr. Josh Rigg, allegedly.
Right.
Great podcast, guys. Love the rambling style, like a hang out with the boys.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
And we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so-
appreciate you.
We appreciate
commenting.
you. Absolutely. We do. I love just when people interact. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, fuck this guy again. At Chase McGee 7353. Y'all had a killer year, guys. 24 is gonna treat the show well. I can feel it.
Oh.
He doesn't.
24 is going to
He
treat.
messaged us the other day.
He did.
Said he didn't.
I know.
He said we were talking shit about.
I know.
him.
I rewatched the podcast and I was like, were we? I was like, and then
he fucking texted
Yeah.
back. He's like, "Nah,
yeah,
gotcha."
because I was like, no, Jace. I was like, you're our boy. I was like, we would never hate. And so I like really like after I saw that text, and then I was like, so I started rewatching the podcast. I was like, did I? I was like, did I say something or like, you know what I mean?
well, because we fucking just ramble.
We just rambled,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I mean, right? Anything can come out and you could completely forget about it. Because there's sometimes we re-listen to these podcasts and it's like, oh, that's right. You know what I mean?
Wow, I did sound like a fucking idiot.
Oh, dude, all the time. But yeah, no.
And then we got Mr. at Scott Dodds himself.
Hell yeah.
Built for war athlete? Question mark. That's very
right.
interesting.
That's
Dot,
right,
dot, dot.
Scott. That is right, Scott.
That is the application for that is going to be coming out soon. I'm just trying to figure out a widget for that to
Exactly.
go on the website.
Yeah.
because it's going to be a lot easier than you guys emailing in.
Absolutely.
I've gotten several asks for it since we came out with that whole situation and everything. I mean, this only came out 2 days ago, and I had like 3 people blow me up and was like, let me get in on this.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Just hold on.
There's a
Probably
procedure.
shouldn't have fucking said anything.
I know, but that's what happens on these podcasts.
we ramble.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, those are our fucking
Well,
nice
we love all 3 of you, and thank you for commenting. We do appreciate it, you guys.
We appreciate you guys commenting and liking and subscribing. Especially commenting, liking, and subscribing.
Absolutely. All 3 of those.
All 3 of those. So if you could especially do those, that would be especially sweet.
Especially.
So the reasoning for this podcast, we had a day yesterday.
We did.
And there will be a video coming out on that here in the next few days.
Yeah.
I got a busy ass fucking weekend ahead of me, but
just keep an eye out for it.
You guys just keep an eye out.
Yeah.
We're not going to give you a date on when it comes out.
No.
But we went to one of our sponsors.
We did.
Oh, excuse me. We went to one of our sponsors and somebody got something done.
We did. Yeah, so we love Premier Trt and Med Spa. We always shout them out, and they're a huge supporter of us and the podcast and just our team and everything. And and we always talk about you guys about getting your blood work done and everything else. So we went ahead and we wanted to show the place because it's such a sick ass place too.
Dude, Melanie, her husband Lauren, the girls over there at Premier TRT, they have put together something really fucking special.
They have. I mean, really, like, it's just such a sick vibe. Like, you walk right in and it's just like, oh, like, it's clean, it's sick, like it's very inviting and just everybody's so awesome.
It's like this studio.
It really is.
Purpose built.
Exactly. It really is. It's a great office. And then, all the girls, everybody down there is just so nice and great. And so we shot a YouTube and had Mel back on and on the thing. And I went and got my my body scan.
Yep. The in-body body analysis.
Yep. Composition thing. And then got my blood work. So I was hoping to have gotten my results by now. And like I said, I have nothing to hide, dude. So we'll show you my test results on the body scan, but we'll bring it up right on the next podcast, so you guys know what to look out for.
So for this podcast, we're just going to be going through the in-body scan. Yep. I know a lot about this just because I've been going to Premier for 2-3 years now or so.
Yeah.
And I'm not as regular on my body as I should be. But I make sure I get it done at least once a year.
Right. Absolutely.
Let's not put that on the keys. So if you guys can see, I don't know if you can see on the big screen, we've got his results pulled up here.
Yep.
Let's see. These are his water mass weights. We're not going to really worry too much about that. But so if we go down here, we've got his regular weight sitting at 210.7, and you had said you had only eaten once that day, right?
Yeah.
Like first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
And we were there at what, 2:30?
Yeah. So I only ate. And then I did it like in jeans and pockets. So I mean, technically, like I would say, no jeans, everything else, you'd probably be sitting at a body weight of probably like 208.
Yeah. So this is cool because this thing reads your skeletal muscle mass. So you're sitting at 100 pounds just in muscles.
Yeah.
Body fat percentage, 18.1%, which is crazy because if you've ever seen Mike without a shirt on, he looks way leaner than that.
Yeah, it was actually, I wasn't, and I think I was expecting, a little less.
18 is still.
I mean, it's not bad, but like I've never gotten one done. But I honestly always just like from hearing other people's numbers and seeing everything, I figured I was more like a 14, like 13. And it is also cookie cake and margarita season. And but I'm still lighter than I normally am.
Yeah, it's
and
not
so
beach bod
pretty.
season.
Yeah, it's not beach bod, but I'm also I stay pretty relevant, pretty much the same all year round. You know what I mean, maybe in the summer, I lose shred and get a little leaner.
It gets fucking hotter.
Exactly.
You're working outside.
That's what I mean, right? Just out of my lifestyle, and I just burn more calories. So yeah, it could be a little leaner, but still like, but yeah, it was my body percent fat was actually 18.
Yeah. So as we go through here, obviously body fat mass. So his body relatively is holding 38.1 pounds of body fat. So if he was at 0% body fat, that number would also be a 0.
Yes.
It is cool about this Inbody Scan, though. It reads his arms, his legs, and his trunk. So that's going to be neck down is the trunk, and then obviously right arm, left leg.
Yep.
Your right leg is 0.2 pounds fatter than your left leg, which is kind of funny.
0.2. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is cool. It shows how much actual fat is on each arm, the trunk of your body, and each leg. So yeah, like my right arm has 1.3 whatever of fat on it, pounds of fat. Sorry, pounds of fat. My left arm has 1.3 pounds of fat. And then my trunk from my neck to my waist has 22.9 pounds of fat, all in the boobs. And right leg,
no balls, all boobs.
Oh yeah, there's no balls in there. It's all boobs. And then my right leg has 4.6 pounds, and my left leg has 4.4 pounds.
Which is, it's cool that it does that. Also, it gives you your metabolic rate, which is really fucking cool. That's your caloric, what you burn in a day, basically.
Right. Just to stay just what I am. Like not doing anything extra.
So his body, to be able to lose weight, needs to eat less than 2,000 calories, basically. 2,000 calories a day.
At least 2,000 calories.
Which is crazy because that's pretty fucking high for somebody
I was getting ready to say, that my age, that's not I have a very fast metabolism.
I'm very excited to get your blood work back.
I am too. I'm super intrigued on what it's going to look like.
Because I got a feeling your test numbers are going to be a little elevated. And I've got a feeling that is why this metabolic rate is so high.
Which is crazy. And it might make some more sense, because I am on such a low dose too. Like I'm on a very low dose compared to most people, I think.
I mean, your dosage is normal for somebody who's on testosterone.
Absolutely. Like not as a strongman, not as this, just as normal human being. Like you guys are sitting there watching, and like I go to the gym once in a while and I do some cardio and stuff. You'd probably be on the same dose I am. Yeah. So, but what does that mean? Our bodies are different. My body could take that and be like, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Or it could,
and with how your body, with how, like we were talking with Mel, with how you work.
Yeah.
Because you work very labor intensive, right?
All day.
With how you work, your body's going to burn testosterone faster, so it may not even be enough.
And that's what I was curious about. Because, and then the way I do my injections and stuff like that, I would probably need to be on a more frequent based
twice a week,
once. Yeah, because I do it just once a week, and it's kind of one of those weird things. Just from my, I don't like to try to create habits because I had problems with that back in the day, and in my mind, and it's like I feel like if I were to take something every few days. And after time, the body, is an adaptation of consistency. So it's like, it's almost used to that every few day thing. So if and I'm like, the way my brain works is like, if you were to take that away from me, would I still be the same person? Right. You know what I mean? Like, because I've had that in the past, right? You have something and you live your life off that. And if it ever is gone, like you're fucked, and it's like, so anything I put in my life, outside things or whatever, it's like, if you were to take that from me today, like, that sucks, but like I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. It's like, well, that fucking sucks, but I'm okay. Like I'm still the same person. Nothing changes. Yeah, I'm like, I would probably feel a little shittier here in a few weeks or whatever, but for the most part, I'm fine. I'm not some juiced out, geared out turkey, like basically a drug addict in a sense. And if you were to take all that, you go from Superman to being fucking Clark Kent forever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like.
Yeah, and it is funny because people always be like, steroids aren't addictive.
Yeah, bullshit.
Like, okay, the drug itself may not be addictive.
No, but what it does.
But what it does.
To the mentality and everything.
Bro, when you are on trend.
Yeah.
You are a fucking superhero.
Absolutely.
You have really bad sides, but you're a fucking superhero.
Absolutely.
Like, you can lift the whole world.
Yeah.
Coming off of that does shit to your psyche.
It does.
Because you're not that guy anymore.
No, you're exactly right. You just took the Batman suit off and they took it from you.
That's what I fucking hate about like social media and like guys like the fucking Trend twins, guys that are like, to be honest with you, like steroids fucking suck. Any kind of fucking steroids, they suck.
Yeah.
Reason being is because nobody talks about the shit that it does to your life for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Everybody like puts all this gear on a high pedestal.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you take one shot of test, there's a good chance that you'll never be able to have kids ever again.
Absolutely. There's a huge
again.
That's what I mean.
You could be completely sterile for the rest of your life
100%.
and nobody fucking talks about that. That's just testosterone.
Yeah.
That's not including your D-ball, your fucking Deca, your fucking Anadrol, your fucking Tren, your EQ. Like all of these things, they are taken off of the market for a reason.
Yeah.
Now, I believe they should all be legal because people should be able to do whatever the fuck they want with their body.
Absolutely.
At the same time, everybody's got their hands on these, right?
Absolutely.
Where's the schooling for this? Where are people getting all of this information from on what to take, how often to take it, and how much to take?
All right. Nobody.
Like the one thing that I fucking can't stand about that social media is nobody is posting proof of medical diaries and medical journals of what these fucking steroids do.
Facts. I agree.
Nobody.
Yeah.
They're only doing it, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that it's like you do have the world in your pocket, so you could, and there's a guarantee information out there about it, but are you actually going to do the work of looking it up before you take it? No.
That's the thing. Yeah. I can go on to fucking steroids.com.
Yeah.
And I can see exactly what every compound does. Yeah. What group of compounds it's in.
Yeah.
You know, what the classification is on it. I can go through all of that, which I've done. With everything that I've ever put in my body, I have figured out exactly what the fuck it's going to do. Yeah. What the bad sides are. Yeah. And what extended periods of use is going to do to my body. What it's going to do, absolutely. Because you really don't know.
And then from there, it's like you can only learn so much, but everybody's different. So then at that stage, it's just guinea pig. Like fucking try it, see what happens. Yeah, journal it, like in a sense, basically. Yeah. But not everybody's doing that. And the new fad nowadays, especially 17, 18-year-olds, like dude, your hormones are so fucking crazy right now. What you live on when you wake up in the morning after you just had 12 Hot Pockets and fucking 12 sodas, with the testosterone and the hormones running through your body, like I'd have to be on so much gear to just even be the same as you.
I'm so thankful that I did not get on any kind of testosterone until I was over 25. That's
what I mean, dude.
Because my body was not done growing.
Exactly.
And my hormones were not done fucking going crazy until I was 25 years old.
Exactly. So, I mean, you got 17, 18-year-olds fucking doing it. It's because why? Because you live like a bad life. Do a little bit of dieting and do some discipline and watch how amazing you would feel.
Even then, you're still young. Your fucking bodies are so full of tests.
That's what I mean. You don't need anything. No. Like pre-workout should be a fucking drug to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a one in a while thing. But now you're fucking, oh God, I can't even stand the amount of YouTubes you see like first week on trend, this, and this, transformation. I don't even know. And they're just like a bunch of bros that have no fucking idea. They see some big guy and he's like, oh fuck yeah, I've heard about that, right? Trend? Oh, hell yeah. Give me some of that. Just boom, eject it. Have no fucking idea what's going on.
No.
And it's like, yeah, you may do good for a couple of years, grow, get a couple chicks, get a couple numbers, and then what? You're going to be fucking 28, 29 years old when life starts to hit and everything you've done to your body, and you're just a broken, fat, fucking bald.
Well, and I mean, it even comes down to, like, in our sport, strength is everything.
Yeah.
Strength of your muscles, strength of your ligaments, strength of your tendons, and your bones.
Yep.
There are drugs, there are compounds out there like Nolvadex.
Yeah.
It's an anti-estrogen that is meant to keep down estrogen while you are on testosterone.
Absolutely.
So that way you don't get gyno.
Yeah. Well,
Nolvadex is the worst fucking anti-estrogen on the market because it cuts off all estrogen.
And you need some in the body.
Need some.
You need body. You need it.
It cuts off all estrogen, so it dries out our ligaments. That's why if anybody's on Nolvadex for 12 weeks, like a regular cycle is, there's a good chance that they get tendonitis or they completely snap a fucking tendon or ligament. Because it dries all that out. It takes all of the collagen out of it.
Yeah.
And you're stuck there with fucking dry, brittle fucking strings.
Yeah.
But people don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
People also don't know about anti-estrogens or
as
Nolvadex or
that's
Arimidex.
Just it. They just take all their gear, cycle it off, and then they get off because they have to. And then they feel like a piece of shit. Like their Batman suit's gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, and then they feel like shit. They change. You see those dudes that look great for a little bit, and then they look like shit, and they look great, and they look like shit. It's because then when they get off, you're a normal person now, dude.
Yeah.
And like you have to deal with that, and you have to cycle off for the health of your body, but they don't.
Some people don't. Some people fucking literally just blast.
They just blast. They're like, I was on for fucking 14 weeks. I took a 7-8 days off, I think. It's pretty good. And then I started my cycle again.
Dude.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Your body didn't even have time to fucking process the hormones.
You were just detoxing. You haven't even fully detoxed, dude.
It's crazy because I heard this. There was this one guy, I can't remember who he was, but I was talking to him and he was like, yeah, I'll blast for 12 weeks and then I'll cruise for 12. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
I was like, what does your cruise look like?
Yeah.
He was like, 300.
Yeah.
Your cruise is fucking 300 mil a test?
That's so high, bro.
When was the last time you got your blood work done? Oh, no, I should probably just go get. I definitely should get that checked.
But after this comp, because I'm getting ready to get on a nasty cycle again, and it's like for a local show.
Not only for a local show, but you don't compete in strongman enough to do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's your first show.
That's another thing too. Why the fuck are all these people on all of this gear?
Dude.
They don't have any goals with it.
No, exactly. It's like, why are you taking it?
You can get big as fuck naturally.
Absolutely. 100% you can get big as fuck naturally. 100%. And guess what? It'll never get taken from you. It's like the feds trying to take your shit. Like
can't do shit.
Can't do shit. Like it's mine.
I own my own country.
Right. It's legit. Dirty hands, clean money. Like kind of shit. Like
biatch.
Yeah, I mean it's yours. Like it can't be taken from you. You know what I mean? And it's like that is more important to me. Yeah. And like it should be. And it's like, yeah, but they fucking just, so they get the looks at the gym and it's like nobody's looking at you anyway, bro.
And that's the other thing too. Guys, I think guys have this misconception of if I take all these drugs and I get this fucking size, I'm gonna get all these chicks.
Yep. Dude.
Bro,
no.
I'm going to tell you one thing right now and one thing only. I don't get hit on by any girls. I get hit on by fucking dudes.
Dude, I get more compliments from dudes than chicks. It's too much. It's like, and then again, now
you have to find the right girl for that.
Exactly. There are some chicks that do love it.
Because to a lot of girls that aren't in the gym, it's super fucking intimidating.
They literally exactly. It's just too fucking much, and they're just like, what? Like that's too. They can't even process it.
Yeah,
it's just too much. And
there are plenty of those girls out there that love fucking bigger,
and they do
stronger.
They're
looking
just gorilla
men.
Chasers. They love fucking gorillas.
Yeah, there's plenty of them out there.
There are plenty. So you just got to find them, but you got to understand all the chicks you see in the fucking little things over at your 24-hour fitness or your Anytime. They ain't into that shit, dude. No. You're gonna get bros coming up to you and being fucking like, "What's up, bro?"
You're gonna get a lot of dudes fucking smacking that ass and looking at your biceps.
You're gonna get fucking hit on by more dudes, and so it's like you need to realize, and that's just it. It's like you could take this trail, fucking your body up. You're not even paying attention, going for this goal. That once you get there, it isn't even the goal you set out to get. And
cool,
it's like, yeah, cool. Now you've just trashed your fucking body. And it's like, bro, there was no purpose behind it. Like, I accept the fact that, like, luckily I did. I was blessed to find a girl that likes bigger guys and everything else. But like when I set down this path, it was like, this is for me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like if this turns into a freak, if I look weird to you, like, I don't care. This is my passion. This is my trail. And
this isn't for you to wear a cutoff to the fucking Gold's Gym to try and pick up.
And it's funny
chicks.
too, is like the more like the guy I am today, like how I would look, like I look with my shirt off or something, would kill like my 21-year-old self. And back in those days, you start working out for 2 weeks, boom, you're sleeveless, you're fucking have no clothes on, you got this. Nowadays, I like work out and like, like I'm more covered up now than I ever been.
I'll still wear a stringer.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The only reason why is because I love seeing that trap.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you got
delt.
huge. I agree. That's
So
the only
I'm like,
reason.
I'm like, oh,
and on the
yeah,
shoulder
that's
day or
like- yeah.
something, it's just juicy. It's sick.
And
I
most
agree.
of my shoulder day, I'm covered up because I'm wearing my grip shirt for fucking
Exactly.
log.
That's what I mean, right? And you're like, yeah, warming up in hoodies and like you're just not really showing it off. Like it's funny how that works. It's because it's important to you. Like you know what you have, and like you don't need to show that shit off. You're
I'm
not
doing
trying-
it for me.
Exactly. I'm not here to fucking glam for you. I hope it
Yeah.
motivates somebody, but like I'm not here to glam and tell me how good looking I am or anything. So
You want to follow me and you want to fucking see what I look like
yeah.
without my shirt on? Follow me on Instagram, and you may get a glimpse of it when we go on the boat.
Exactly, on the boat or like
That's really
random.
Other than
times.
that, I'm not
Yeah.
going to be that douchebag
No.
with my fucking shirt off in the gym, flexing, and taking pictures.
Absolutely not. Or hot summer days. Sometimes, if it's conditioning days and you're just taking your shirt off because it's so ring on your fucking body that it hurts the sweat.
God.
So you take it off because it's
That's
like,
the worst.
I can't even, like, I'm getting fucking rug burn right now, rash.
Yeah.
Because my shirt is so slopped and wet right now. I need it off my body.
Yeah.
And like you pull it off and it rings up. Yeah. You need help.
You can't
pulling it
even
off.
like get it off of your back because it's just stuck to your back.
Exactly. So you might catch a glimpse, and that's if I was videoing that lift. But usually, a lot of times, like I don't think I've ever videoed like a lift. Maybe like a pull-up video or something, but like I don't have any.
It's funny that you say that because the last video I think I filmed with my shirt off, we were outside throwing the keg at your old house.
Yes,
I had my shirt off.
Yeah,
for
it
that.
was hot as fuck. It was like
hot
100 and
as
something
fuck.
degrees, and
I had to wear gloves because the keg was
so
fucking
burning.
burning.
That's what I mean. Like, but it's not winter. Like that's like me posting like a video right now. You know, you live in Colorado. It's like 3 degrees out, but I'm in fucking little shorts and no shirt, just getting it. It's like
Stop being a hoe.
Yeah, exactly. Put your fucking clothes on. Put your fucking clothes on. Yeah.
shit.
So, and I'm not a CrossFitter, so I don't warm up and immediately take my shirt off.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
I don't have the body of a CrossFitter either.
neither. So,
And I don't plan on having
no,
one.
neither. And that's what I mean. But
I don't know. I might get fucking a little leaner on this next.
Oh, absolutely.
Because with my first pro show is a 220, which is fucking
I'm so
cool.
excited for you to do
Dude,
this
I am
show.
too.
I'm so excited for you.
I am too.
I
It's
am.
gonna be a fucking
because now
good
we're gonna
time.
have everybody in the crew that's now running pro shows normally. So that's super exciting.
Yes, now that they came out. So for those of you that don't know, USS came out with a 220 and under pro class.
Yes, they did.
So it's basically like, 105K pros and open pros.
Exactly. Yep.
Fucking awesome.
So cool.
Because local shows are great. And I don't mean to say this in a bad way, but there is shows that I can literally not train for. Just jump in
You can
and
just,
win.
It's just regular training. Yeah. You're just
And I feel bad because that takes away from that level just below me.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, I don't want to just walk in, fuck up a show,
Yeah.
and be like, this is like
because
my
at that
fucking-
point it's like kind of sandbagging. It's
Yeah.
like, really, bro?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, and that's
But we got to get a ticket to nationals.
but that's just it exactly. And I'm about to be a sandbagger, so I can't say shit.
Yeah.
So they
but
opened
that's
it up.
that's the thing. It's not an excuse.
It's not.
literally you have to get a ticket to
Well,
nationals.
and that's
How
right.
do you do that? You do that by getting podium
on
in a show.
In a show. Period. Like,
And you have to get a fucking ticket.
exactly, and that's
Especially for this year because nationals
dude,
is in Denver.
and I'm just so excited because this year's nationals is a strong man fucking nationals.
Bro.
Old school, not fucking 1,000 medleys,
Nope.
nothing. Just there's some fucking raw shit in it, and then there's some rep shit, but it's heavy reps, and so it's like we're looking at maybe like 8. Maybe like
Most
of the
sandbag to shoulder load over a yoke.
That's what I mean. Like it's
yeah,
strongman as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I was so excited when I saw it. So that hyped me more of like, because if it was like, yes, it's in Denver, but if it was some bullshit where I was like, nope, don't want to do that. Because I've literally looked at lists of certain ones like last year's.
the one in Texas.
I
Yeah.
looked at those list of events and I was like, absolutely not. Don't want to do any of that.
Nope.
Or when you did Titans or something like that, looked at the list of events, I was like, fuck no, I don't want to do any of that. That means nothing to me, and I don't need to do that show. This one, the Shamrock is the show we're talking about. He's going to run the 220 pro class, the first of its kind, and I wanted to do that one too. The pro class, and like there's some stacked athletes in there. There's some OSG guys in there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, we got fucking CJ Kraus in there, and that is going to be
Yeah, it's gonna be tough work.
It's gonna be tough work. Like and that is going to be somebody who I am going to have to go into battle with.
Absolutely,
like,
him, Stewart, and fucking. There's some other guys.
Stewart's in
there's
there.
some other names in there. Like those are 220 guys. Like it's gonna be a tough show. So in my mind, it's like. It'd be sick to do it, but like that's gonna be a lot tougher show, and I'm looking at it more as just like I'm here to have a good time, and my big battle is gonna be nationals. I'm just here to get a ticket, bro. Like I just want to come here, compete after a good little off season, and get my ticket, bro. And like I want to watch the 220.
Yeah.
I don't want to compete in it. Like I want to watch the 220.
Yeah.
And I want to see you in your first class and like fucking doing it, and like I'm just here like hopefully, and like I expect, like I'm not saying anything, but like. I really expect to get my fucking podium. Like, there shouldn't be any reason. Of course, I'm going there to win. So I just want to win the show and fucking get my ticket and then just hang out and support Austin and fucking watch the 220 class because it's going to be a nasty fucking class.
Bro,
and
it's going to be a fucking
so it's like,
one.
And I don't want to, because if Nationals wasn't that like exciting to me, for sure, do the 220 because I'm there for that show.
Yeah.
If I get the ticket out of it, cool.
And the nice thing is of how everything comes out now that OSG Southwest Regionals is out. It's like we get a good solid break in between nationals to when we have to go to Texas.
It's perfect.
It's
so good.
This is the fucking year.
And it's kind of the same because it'll be like boom, couple months, then a show. Like you do technically the regionals. I'm doing Shamrock to get my ticket to qualify for nationals. Take a little break, deload, boom, start prepping in for nationals.
There's only like 3 months.
So it's a close. But that will be the same. But then we get a nice little hiatus to train up for the Texas. But the Texas is the same thing. You go do the regionals, you qualify for OSG, you get about 2.5 months to 3 months, and then the World Finals.
Yeah, because it's basically middle of August, right?
Yep.
August, September, October, November.
Yeah, it's about 3 months. And then the very beginning of December.
Yep.
You're flying out at the end of November.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It's about the same. So it's a perfect
fucking
little prep.
Sick, dude.
So yeah, if you prep this right, then it's the same exact fucking thing. So and I was like, I don't want to miss out on nationals. I was like, I want to compete in this nationals. I was like, this is a sick show.
You're
like,
telling me I get to compete in nationals and I don't have to cut
and
on a plane?
I don't have to go on a plane. I don't have to cut weight. I don't have to and I can go drink margaritas and go home tonight. Like, are you kidding?
Sleep in my own fucking
own bed?
Let's go.
Dude, right? And it's a sick show. It's like, I don't want to miss on that. So I'm just there to run my ticket and get my ticket, man.
I forgot something at home. Let me just run back, grab it.
Big deal. I'll be right back. Yeah. So that's what I mean. We're normally, you fly out, you're staying in a hotel. It's just such a thing.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be really fun to do the next 2 shows at home. Like,
Fuck
that's going to be so nice. Then the end of the year, fly out. Like same old shit on the road.
Fly out. I don't know. I kind of want to drive out to the Texas one. I don't know where Worlds is.
We don't know Worlds yet. But Texas, I mean, that's still a long fucking drive. It's like 18 hours.
No, 16.
Fuck that. It's like an hour and a half flight. Done. Rental.
But
and then that will be 90. So I will be
like driving.
I don't. And I don't want to be water cutting and fasting in a car.
No. I get you.
Fly there, get there, done.
We're gonna rent a car.
We will. Yeah. But so
probably just rent a van. That's like our fucking go-to whenever we all go out to something together. Dude, minivans are life.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll see where Zach is, but that'd be sick if all 3 of us were going out to it. That'd be so much fun.
So sick. So just to kind of wrap all of this up, obviously, it is funny because on here, your BMI says that you're obese.
Yep.
We're strongmen. We're fucking super muscle dense.
Absolutely.
So we're going to weigh more.
Well, and then my height and everything else. It's like you're telling me if your chart, you want me to be 180 pounds, 170 something pounds.
Get fucked.
Like, yeah, right, bro. I didn't even weigh that much in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been like a husky little boy.
Yeah, my weight for my height.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to weigh 170 pounds.
It's fucking insane. It's like, yeah, right, bro.
I have to take 50 pounds off of this frame.
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
I
have a picture.
I don't fuck with the BMI scale at all.
No, you can't. You can't even fucking worry about that.
Now, the biggest one out of all of these is the visceral fat level.
That's the most important one.
For those of you that don't know, the visceral fat is the fat that is around your internal organs and like in your abdomen.
Exactly.
It's basically the fat that controls whether you live or die.
Absolutely. They can block shit up and kill you. And like, that's important fat.
Yeah. His level is at a 7. Anything under a 10 is good.
Yeah.
Anything over a 10, fucking not good.
Yeah.
Get your ass on a treadmill.
Absolutely. Yeah. Get some conditioning. So,
So he's a little on the higher end. I normally stay around the 3,
I know.
2 or 3, only because I'd like literally after this, I'm gonna go put shorts on and go do my cardio because I fucking haven't done that today. But this is the one thing I feel like a lot of people miss is, sure, your body fat, right, is a percentage, and it makes sense because like I have a little bit of fat on my midsection.
Absolutely.
You know, it is what it is.
Right.
But the visceral fat is literally what controls whether you live or die. Like if you are on the higher end of the visceral fat, you are more likely to have a heart attack or a fucking stroke.
Absolutely. You're just gonna be sitting there. You're gonna be one of those people that just all of a sudden pop. Like literally, it's like we're done, dude. I can't work around this anymore.
Or you have a stroke.
Yeah, and then
you don't get to use the left side of your body.
You're paralyzed, for fucking ever, and like fuck all that, dude. Yeah, it's like the other shit's just aesthetically. Like that can be changed. I can go on a little prep and go some cardio and shit, and we can drop some of those numbers and no big deal.
I can drop 4% body fat.
Exactly.
And fucking,
that's whatever.
You give me 4 months, I can drop 4%.
Absolutely, yeah. But
easily.
that visceral fat, like that's the important one. That's what you got to be more.
It's hard to get. Yeah. It's even harder to get rid of.
Exactly. So that's what we were keeping an eye on. So I was a little sad about that, but hey, you know what? We just need to do a little bit more cardio.
And this is the other thing that we always talk about. We wouldn't have been able to see this.
Absolutely
right?
not.
We like we were talking about.
Right.
You don't look like you're fucking 18% body fat.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You are.
You are. Facts.
It is what it is. This is what this shit says.
Yeah.
Is it 100%? No. Is anything ever going to be 100%? No.
But it's a good range.
It's
a good range. Yeah. Like, you're on that street.
Yeah.
Maybe on the left, might be on the right, but you're on that street. You're there, street. Bro.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
So, it is really cool. Like we always preach, make sure that you guys go and get your fucking blood work done. Go to Premier TRT. They have everything that you would ever need there, whether it's HRT, TRT, fucking peptides. They're about to pull out some new products and shit, so we're not going to say anything. We're going to let them do that. Your IV solutions, whether you're cutting weight or you fucking drank too much the night before, go get your IVs. They got a fucking sick-ass couch. Super comfortable. Dude, they've got everything.
They do.
Everything. Their rates are untouchable. That's why they don't accept fucking insurance, because insurance is going to bill 5 times that amount.
Exactly. It's fucking stupid. Dude.
You're going to pay more with insurance than you would without it.
Absolutely.
So why the fuck wouldn't you just go get it done?
Yep. And then they're going to actually talk to you about everything when your blood results come in and everything else. Any questions you have, not just some little secretary calling you and like, oh, okay, you should do this. Okay, well, if you need any more information, just reschedule with your doctor.
You're going to have somebody that is going to go through every single fucking thing.
And if you want to FaceTime, they'll even FaceTime you if you have questions.
They're going to pick apart everything and go, here's what you need to do to fix this. You're doing great on maintaining this. Keep whatever you're doing up with that. This is how you fix this. Let's circle back here in like 4 months. Come back in. Get your blood work done. We'll see what it's like then.
So,
bro.
Yeah. They're just in their blood, like, because they look out for you. And that's like when I told Mel too, because she's like, oh, they'll call you. And I was like, no, you tell them to be blunt as fuck. Yeah. I was like, you know what I mean? That's why we're getting blood done. I need to know what's going on. Like, I'm obviously doing something wrong if something's red marked. You know what I mean? So I need to know about that. So yeah, because I feel fine. And like, but it's like, who knows? You know what I mean?
There's people that feel fine every day that
every day
fucking die the next because they had a heart attack.
100%. So
that could have been fucking stopped.
Absolutely. So.
And this goes for you guys that aren't lifters either.
Same.
This goes for everybody. And females, you two especially.
Dude.
Having problems getting the weight off, your testosterone's probably fucking tanked.
Fuck yeah.
You'd be surprised on how many women go in there. Mel's a great example of it.
She's a huge example of it.
She went in there, found out, not went in there, she got her blood work done, found out that she was low on testosterone, got fucking her results back, got it all taken care of, is on TRT herself. Dropped weight.
Absolutely. My sister did the exact same thing. Yeah, she goes through, and same thing. She's on test, like same thing, because it's off, and it's like you need both. Just like we were saying, we need estrogen. Like they work in harmoniousness together or whatever. You know what I mean? So you gotta have both, but you don't know that. You can't just go by how you feel. So you gotta get that shit checked. So fucking cut back on the Starbucks a couple times a week and go pay for it, because it's really not that expensive.
And in the month of January, they are doing 50% or $50 off on blood work, on TRT blood work.
Yes.
So go get your fucking blood work done. If any fucking New Year's resolution is it,
seriously, this is it. It's worth
take care of yourself more,
bro. Because once it happens, like you can't fix it at that point.
It is irreversible.
Yes,
unless you jump on it, it is irreversible.
Absolutely, and you would be surprised. So, and I understand a lot of people, they don't like to get that because they're like, oh, that's just more anxiousness and blah blah blah. It's like, wait, deal with the truth. Like, fucking get your shit handled, bro.
It's
you can't run from your problems forever.
It's the same thing as looking at your bank account when you know that you just went out the night before.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not gonna fucking look good.
Yeah.
But you need to know where the fuck you're at.
Facts. That was a good analogy.
It's gonna be even worse when you go to pay for something and your
and
card
it's declined. And then what? You're at there. You can't buy the things you needed, the things, and you're fucked.
Yeah. Same thing with your body,
dude.
Like,
that was good. That was a good analogy. Very good.
Bam.
It's true. It's so fucking true. So yeah. So use your New Year's resolution to go get your shit checked. You can check them out online. Fucking, they do all the telehealth and all that shit. So if you guys aren't in the area, but if you are in the area, in the Colorado, northern, southern area, get your ass into Thornton. Go check them out.
It's like right in the middle of
it's really not far, dude. Not far off I-25, fucking easy out. And and make sure you tell Built for War sent you. So say what up to the ladies.
Say what's up.
So
other than that, I think that's gonna do it for our thing tonight. We'll know more on.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the blood results. So I should probably get the call tomorrow. I was hoping that they would run. We just shot it yesterday afternoon, and it takes 24 to fucking 48 hours. So I didn't get the call today. I was hoping to get my email and my blood results and stuff. So I'll probably get it tomorrow. So the next podcast we'll put those up and see how we're doing.
Yeah,
how I think I'm doing okay. I'm sure there are a couple of things that I feel like I know my body pretty well, that I even told him. I was like, I have a feeling I have too much blood in my body.
I bet your hemoglobin and your hematocrit is probably a little elevated.
Yeah, I can guarantee.
Which is a normal thing when you eat red meat and take tests.
Yeah, exactly. That's normal. So, and it's been a couple of years, so it's like, and I haven't had to get a blood dump or anything, so it's like, it's probably time.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think, honestly, I think everything's pretty good. So I'd be super shocked if it's super fucked, but at the same time, on that hormone level, fuck, who knows? Like, no idea.
Could be fucking lit up like a Christmas tree.
Absolutely, she could be like, holy fuck, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
That was the last time I went in. She was like, how are you fucking living on?
How are you alive right now? Like, and that could be literally the same phone call I get tomorrow.
And I felt fucking great. I was hitting PRs. I was fucking smashing life. Right. And my body needed an oil change.
Yeah, I was screaming.
My fucking check engine light was on.
Absolutely. So, we'll find out. But I'll keep it open for you guys, and so you can kind of see. Like, I'm sure you're no different than I am. So,
and then I'm going in next week to get mine done as well. Yep. After that, we'll fucking put them up side by side. Yeah. Go through, compare them all, and you actually might get. You might get his and mine on the same.
Absolutely, it actually might come out the same. So
yeah,
and you guys can get a comparison. So you guys never know. So,
but that's gonna do it for us for tonight. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe, comment.
Yep,
we'll read your comments.
Absolutely, we will. We'll shut you out.
We will.
Absolutely.
For those of you that want to be on the podcast, go ahead and reach out to us. We're really fucking busy in our day-to-day lifestyle, especially with all of the shit that we have in the pipeline.
Yep.
So make sure if you want to be on the podcast, reach out. I'm just about done fucking reaching out to other people because it seems like we set something up and it doesn't go through.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you guys want to be on, make sure that you DM the Built for War Instagram, my Instagram or his, which will be linked in the bio.
Yep.
Other than that, make sure you guys keep an eye on the website. The application will be coming out soon for the Built for War athletes.
Absolutely.
And your own shirt, your own fucking team shirt.
Yep.
And like we said, with the team shirts, whatever is made from that shirt will go directly to the athlete itself for contest entry fees. Fucking flights, depending on how many is sold.
Exactly. It just depends on how much you rack up in your bank account. So you got to help promote it as well. So
exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's not like we're going to do all this leg work for you. It's just,
it's up to you.
It's up to you. It's helping you out. We're giving you a hand, but you got to help yourself as well. So
we're giving you a platform. You just got to push it.
Absolutely. So
other than that,
So stay strong, have fun, and we'll see you guys next time.
Stay hard, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.